Following the unforgettable second day of Jin BTS's Run Seokjin _ in Goyang, an unexpected moment of inspiration struck Jungkook in a way no one anticipated, not even himself. As the lights dimmed and fans slowly exited the arena, Jungkook was still sitting in his seat long after the final note faded, visibly moved. That night, the golden magne of BTS did something bold. He reached out to a trusted producer and made one very clear request: to join Jin on stage for a duet. It wasn't just admiration, it was a moment of artistic awakening. According to an insider close to big hit music, Jungkook called shortly after leaving the venue, his voice filled with urgency and awe. "I need to sing with him," he reportedly said. "I want to be part of that energy. I've never seen him like that before. It changed something in me." Jungkook had attended the concert quietly, sitting alongside other BTS members in the special guest area, surrounded by thousands of ARMY who were already captivated by Jin's new era. What no one realized was how deeply the performance would affect him. Jin's emotionally raw delivery, particularly in songs from his latest albums, Happy and Echo, reached deep into Jungkook's heart. Heart on the Window, performed as a duet with Wendy of Red Velvet, seemed to trigger something personal. Jungkook wasn't just watching a concert. He was witnessing his older brother transform into a legend in real time. Backstage, Jungkook reportedly embraced Jin without saying a word at first. When he finally spoke, his voice cracked slightly. "You've become someone the world needs to see more of," he said. Jin simply smiled, his own eyes misty, and replied, "Then come join me." And now, the world will witness that promise fulfilled. In Chiba and Osaka, insiders have confirmed that Jin and Jungkook will share the stage for a special surprise duet in the upcoming concert scheduled in Chiba on July 6th to 7th and Osaka on July 10th to 11th. Although the exact song has not been revealed, the setlist in Osaka reportedly includes a new segment labeled Secret Unit Stage, with rehearsals already underway in Tokyo. What started as a personal moment between two brothers is now on the verge of becoming a cultural moment for millions. ARMY has already caught on. The moment Jin and Jungkook were spotted leaving a rehearsal studio late at night in matching black hoodies and face masks, social media erupted. Fans trended #JinKookDuet and flooded fan accounts with speculation and theories, all pointing toward a legendary stage collaboration. Fans who attended the Goyang show remember seeing Jungkook clap with a quiet reverence during Jin's high notes, his face filled with something beyond pride. It was admiration, maybe even longing. Some claim they saw tears in his eyes during the final bow. After the show, Jungkook reportedly stayed behind for an hour, sitting alone in Jin's dressing room.
No cameras.
No staff. Just two brothers reconnecting over music, fame, and years of shared memories. Those close to the situation say that the idea of a duet was not originally planned as part of Jin's tour. However, once Jin saw how much the concert affected Jungkook, and once he heard the raw honesty in his voice over the phone with the producer, things shifted rapidly. In just a matter of days, choreography was sketched out, a studio session was booked in Shibuya, and preparations for the live performance began. The duet will mark the first time Jin and Jungkook have performed a song together outside a BTS concert since 2019, and the first time ever in Jin's solo era. But many fans believe this moment could mean much more than just a one-off collaboration. There are growing whispers that if the response in Japan is overwhelming, and it likely will be, the two might explore recording a digital single or even forming a limited subunit. The bond between Jin and Jungkook has always been strong, but rarely has it been this publicly emotional. Jin, the eldest, once protected Jungkook when they were trainees, making sure he ate and helping him adjust to fame. Now, years later, it's Jungkook who finds inspiration in Jin's resilience and reinvention after military service. For both men, this isn't just about music. It's about honoring everything they've been through together and showing ARMY that their story is far from over. In a quiet moment shared on Weverse the day after the concert, Jungkook wrote, "Young, I watched you from the crowd, and I didn't just see an idol. I saw someone I want to follow again. Let's create something together." The excitement surrounding the upcoming Chiba and Osaka shows has grown to fever pitch. Tickets that were already in high demand have now become nearly impossible to get, with resale prices soaring as rumors of a Jin and Jungkook stage spread like wildfire. Japanese media outlets have picked up the story, dubbing the moment the most anticipated collaboration in BTS solo history. Despite big hit music remaining tight-lipped, fans noticed unusual activity behind the scenes. Local production crews in Chiba confirmed extended rehearsal hours and increased security, all pointing to something big being planned. One source even claimed that backup vocalists were flown in on short notice, specifically for a new duet section added to the Osaka performance. It's no secret that BTS members continue to support one another post-military, but this moment between Jin and Jungkook feels different. It's not just support, it's synergy. Jungkook has long been known for his perfectionism and passion for performance, but rarely does he openly attach himself to someone else's project unless he truly believes in it. And now, he's not just supporting from the audience. He's stepping on stage, shoulder to shoulder with the Hyung who helped raise him in the world of K-pop. In a behind-the-scenes clip briefly shown on HYB Inside, Jin is seen rehearsing in the studio with an unknown vocalist. The identity was blurred, but fans were quick to point out the distinctive silhouette. Jungkook's signature stance, shoulders relaxed, left foot slightly forward. The internet went wild. Thousands of fans began editing duet prediction videos, combining Jin's live vocals with Jungkook's previous performances to imagine what the moment might sound like. Some fans speculate that the duet could be an emotional ballad from Jin's Echo album reworked into a two-part harmony. Others believe it could be something entirely new, a fresh composition that blends Jin's rock ballad style with Jungkook's sleek pop and R&B edge. Either way, the anticipation has reached a level not seen since BTS's last group concert. International media has also begun covering the build-up. Rolling Stone Korea published an article titled Jin and Jungkook, a duet decade in the making, describing the moment as a rare blend of seniority and youth colliding in perfect harmony. Billboard Japan praised the pair's potential to reignite a fire in K-pop's global scene, this time not as BTS, but as two soloists choosing each other. Meanwhile, fans in Japan are preparing for what could be a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Fan projects in Chiba and Osaka include coordinated lightstick events, banners that read Golden Hyung and Golden Magne Forever, and even a special message board where attendees can write letters to both artists. The love for Jin's tour has already been strong, but now, with Jungkook stepping in, it feels like history is about to be made. Back at HYB headquarters, insiders say both Jin and Jungkook have been in a highly emotional creative zone. Jin, who has been steadily evolving as a soloist post-military, is reportedly touched by Jungkook's offer. "He didn't have to do this," Jin was heard saying. "But the fact that he wants to share this stage with me, I'll never forget that." Jungkook, in turn, seems to be drawing a new kind of energy from Jin, one that balances his own perfectionism with raw, unfiltered emotion. Those close to the rehearsals describe the vibe as magnetic, with both artists laughing, adjusting harmonies, and reworking choreography to bring something truly unforgettable to life. AS Chiba prepares to welcome the duo. Fans across the globe are tuning in with bated breath. Will it be a tear-jerking ballad that showcases their vocal depth? Or will they surprise the crowd with a powerful, upbeat anthem that brings the house down? Regardless of the genre, one thing is certain. This duet will be more than just a performance. It will be a statement of brotherhood, of evolution, and of the limitless future that lies ahead for BTS's most unexpected yet perfect pairing. The Chiba show opens in just a few days. The Osaka shows follow shortly after. The world is watching, and somewhere in a quiet dressing room, Jin and Jungkook are probably rehearsing one final time, not for perfection, but for each other. And when the lights go up and their voices rise in harmony for the very first time on Jin's solo stage, it won't just be a duet. It'll be a memory burned into the heart of every ARMY forever.